Well, what's up, everybody? Y'all see me? Did y'all miss me? I missed y'all because y'all know what I'm back. It's my favorite day of the week. Come on with a new episode of Tuesday Talks with Tiff. Work has been worky, so I apologize if y'all haven't seen me. I still got more work to do, but it's just the season of work is doing the most right now. So I am back because this is my baby, and I have to make sure that I stay on my topics, right? So, thank you first to any and everybody for sharing my content, liking, commenting, subscribing to my pages. Thank you. I cannot say thank you enough. And let's keep this ball rolling. But the main thing I want y'all to do, find the comment section and comment. Please comment because we're supposed to be having a conversation. And I don't believe that everything that I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, gotta be, 100% correct. Give me y'all perspectives. That's what this is about. It's a conversation. Tuesday Talks with Tiff is not just me, it's y'all too, okay? So let's get into this week's subject. So y'all ready for this? Because I feel like this is something that's needing to be said because I feel like it's missed a lot, okay? So when you go to the store, grocery store, you go shopping or whatever, it costs you, right? It costs you to actually go to the store to go shopping in the store. It costs you your time, and it also costs you the money that's, in your wallet, on your credit card, etc. So what happens when you have the cost of standing firm on something? And I'm talking about the cost of what's within you, not so much of a physical cost, but a cost that's within your mind, your body, your soul. So I'm gonna give y'all a few examples. You could It could be a breakup. It could be somebody, you were talking to, dating or whatever, and you had to walk away. Sometimes I think we get into a position where we feel like I'm not going to do the breaking, they'll break up with me. But sometimes you might have to do the breaking. That's one example. You might have a family member that you got to walk away from, because of disrespect or because of, non-changing behavior. Friendships as well too. We don't talk about those enough neither. Friendships are hard to walk away from, but sometimes we have to walk away. So what happens to your emotions, to your mindset, your just in your day-to-day things that you have to walk away from and stand firm on? What happens to you then? It's not as easy as people can say, though you gotta do it, but it's not easy to just say, I'm gonna walk away from a family member because they won't change this. So I need to distance myself from you. I need to walk away from this friendship because you've disrespected me just a little bit too much. We've had conversations, we've talked, and there's still no changed behavior. And I fear that you're going to do the same thing again. Also with relationships too. All of that can work in one full, sector of your life. But nobody ever talks about what you as the person go through when you have to set those boundaries and stand firm on those thoughts and feelings and everything. That don't stop you from still loving the person that you got to walk away from. That doesn't stop you from caring. But what it does do is that it puts you in a protective mode of saying, I'm going to protect my peace. I'm going to protect my, energy. I'm going to pray for you from afar. I still love you, but I have to stay over here. I have to stand firm on what it is. But it's going to cost me that relationship. It may cost me in the future love that I would give somebody else because somebody has done something bad to me. And I feel like sometimes we don't think about the cost because we always think about, well, I just encountered this person like this. Why are they like this? But have you ever stopped to think that they might have had to remove themselves and stand firm on something, and they refuse to let somebody else come in and do those things to them. I know I am guilty of that. I have been guilty of that, and I still do that. There's a difference between me protecting me, but also too, it's that hold of standing firm. And it doesn't have anything to do with healing, because sometimes you stand firm because you've healed. But the thing about it is, when do you learn to let go? And I feel like for me, I'm going to give y'all my answer. For me, letting go of that firmness comes when I am comfortable enough to know that that's what that person did individually. Because if I put it in a sector that everybody is doing this, then I'm never going to love. I'm never going to friend anybody again. I'm never going to invite other people to be in familyship with me. You know, people can get married. You gain new cousins, maybe new sister brother-in-laws, etc. So why would I feel that way? You know? So I feel like we have to sit and talk about things, about what cost does it have us to go through. We go through breakup ships too, not just with significant others. We go through it with family, we go through it with friends. But when we're the ones that's actually doing the break, people think it's just easy, like, okay, well, they just left me alone, so they must be good. That's not necessarily true. We can be over here going through the breakup feelings and all those other things when you've been talking to a friend for maybe 10 years straight, and all of a sudden you got to walk away. You've been dating somebody, or you're married to somebody, and you got to walk away. You don't stop the love for that person, but you stop the disrespect. But it's not meant for you to continue to keep that so tight, because there is somebody out there. There's another friend. There is another, significant other. There is another family member or someone close to you in that net that will bring you in. But until then, we have to go through the emotions of it. And it's not easy. It is hard to stand firm on things you believe in. And there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm just here to tell you, continue to stay firm. If something doesn't fit the mold of your life and where it's going, stand firm. But also remember to open up your heart for new opportunities, because you never know what's around the corner. All right, y'all. Until next Tuesday, comment. Go to the comment section right now and comment on what I just told y'all. Give me y'all perspectives. What does it cost you to stand firm? All right, y'all. Have a good one, and always be your unique self. Bye.